Na na. Feast of the Dead. I am Gulnaz, the wife of Dursum Agha. He was a familiar figure of the street because he was a water carrier. He offers water for those who are thirsty with a certain amount of money in return. My work as a wife is doing laundry twice or thrice a week whenever there is someone who calls for my service. But sadly, it is not frequent. We have 2 sons, and our way of making money is not enough to support our needs. One sorrowful day came into my life, and when my husband all of a sudden died because of an accident, it hurt me and broke me so much and left me with no choice. I must learn how to earn money for a living because I have 2 sons with me. I question Allah. Of all the bad persons in this wide world, why is it that He would take the life of my beloved husband when I do not know how much, so much, on how to earn a living? After the funeral of my husband, foods from the neighbors came to our house because it is the tradition of the Muslims to help or to give food to the bereaved family. I thank them for their generosity by lending their helping hands into us. I pray to Allah that He will continue to bless them for their goodness. Days passed by and the food was consumed. We have now empty tray. We are now starving. We are craving for food. But the help of the neighbors stopped coming. During that night, we sleep with an empty stomach. My children were crying because of hunger. But what can I do? Early the next morning, I told my eldest son to go to Bode's, the grocer, to ask some rice, flowers, and potatoes. But sad to say, Bode's didn't allow my son to take them without money. And so my son go home with an empty-handed. When my son got home from the grocery, he is freezing and his mouth is chattering. I asked him, what happened? I touched his neck and he is on the heat. He has a fever. I laid him in the bed and put him blanket so that he could feel warm and get well. But the fever went high. So I sat in the chair motionless. My other son got up from the bed because he couldn't sleep due to hunger. And he is observing his brother and he saw it moaning. My younger son, in a low voice and audible only to me, he said, "Mother, is my brother going to die?" And I answered him, "My son, good heavens, why do you ask that?" He told me, "Because, mother, if my brother will die, the White House will send again food for us, and we will not go hungry again." I was so saddened about the answer of my younger son.